There are two important days in everyone's life. Number one, the day when we were born, and number two, the day when we understood why we were born. Namaste to everyone. My name is Srinivas. I am the founder and CEO of Smart Sutra. I am a certified career counselor and abroad study counselor. I'm also a soft skills trainer. By qualification, I'm a postgraduate in engineering. I am into education industry for more than a decade now. So welcome to this webinar where I am going to explain you how to choose a career that suits your personality. You could be a parent, you could be a student, you could be a working professional. This video is for you. Please watch the video till the end and I assure you, I will train you different techniques to choose a career that suits your personality. If given an opportunity to invest your energy, your time, your money, would you invest in improving what you're good at, what you're average at, or will you invest in what you're weak at? Consider the entire energy is 100%. Will you invest 10 in good at, 10 in what you're average at, or 80 in what you're weak at? If you see this chart, you can choose anyone. Either 80, 10, 10, 0 that is nothing in what you're good at, nothing in what you're average at, or entirely you want to invest in what you're weak at. Or will you invest equally, that is 33.33, 33.33 in all three. Whether you will invest equally, whether you will invest in 50, 30, 20, 20, 40, 40, or you have your own numbers. Please think for some seconds and write your answers. Later I will tell you what is the right one. I hope you have understood the question and I hope you have written your answers. Whether you are investing in what you are good at or average at or what you are weak at, what's your score? 10, 10, 80, 80, 10, 10, all equal, 0, 0, 100, yeah, anything. I hope you have written your score. To explain you more in detail, there is a wonderful story of these animals. There was an eagle, a rabbit, a duck, an owl, a squirrel, and a fish. They all decided that they also would like to be an all-rounder like humans. So they thought all this will happen only when we go to school. So all these animals came together and formed a school. They also formed a curriculum. The curriculum included running, swimming, jumping, flying, and climbing a tree. So everyone were happy with the curriculum and the school began. Day 1. Day 1's class, it was all about running. So race began, everyone ran across the mountain and rabbit finished first. The rabbit was in joy. It went home running and said, I am the winner and I love school. It slept well and next day it came with more energy because it loved school. And next day when it came to school, the event was not running, the event was swimming. And rabbit is shivering now. Rabbit says to the teacher, we rabbit hate getting wet. Forget about we swimming. The teacher said, please listen to me. 5 years from now, you'll be a champion. Just listen to me and swim. The rabbit said, no, I cannot swim. The teacher pushed the rabbit into the water. The rabbit sunk inside. It somehow came up. It took some breath and again it sunk inside. The teacher was scared and it took the rabbit out of the water and threw outside. The rabbit was feeling ashamed. It was looking like a wet rat without a tail. Everyone were laughing at the rabbit. The rabbit felt humiliated. The rabbit says now, I hate this school. It goes home with low morale and explains the parents, I hate this school. I don't want to go to school. It explains what happened in the school. The parents said, you are the first generation who is going to school. And if you give up, the coming generation will also give up. So I want you to go to school, says the father. The rabbit somehow slept and next morning, when it was coming to school with low morale today, it remembered that the principal on day 1 said that if you face any problem in the school, you can meet the counselor. The counselor's door was open. The rabbit went inside and explained what happened yesterday. And rabbit said, I hate school for this. The counselor understood the problem. And the counselor said, yes, rabbit, this is a genuine problem and I have a solution for you. I will arrange a special coach from a big city who will train you well and you will be a champion swimmer. The rabbit felt helpless. It came out and said to himself that I wish rabbits were meant to run, only run. And I wish fish were meant to swim, only swim. So much to learn from this story, isn't it? We all push ourselves in different fields, trying to be smart in a lot of other fields. But we should understand, if we are rabbit, we have to run. If we are fish, we have to swim. If you motivate an elephant to climb a tree against a monkey, elephant will lose. Elephant will feel that it is an idiot. But if the same competition was to uproot a tree, monkey will lose and elephant will win. So one has to understand their strength and invest in the strength, not in the weakness. Now the question is, should we ignore the weakness? No. Before that, let me explain you certain concepts. Be it family, be it business or any relationship. It works well when we focus on each other's strength. It fails when we focus on weakness. Most of the time we focus on each other's weakness, and that's the reason a lot of quarrels happen. Now coming to the question which I asked in beginning, will you invest in what you're good, weak or average? The same question was asked to the rich people of this world, and they said they would like to invest a lot on what they are strong at. Most of them said 100, 0, 0. That is 100 in what they are good at and 0 in what they are average at and in what they are weak at. And some said 80% in what they are good at and 10 in average and what they are weak at. So what do we learn here? We learn that we have to focus on your strength. We have to focus on our strength and not on our weaknesses. Now before me explaining should we ignore the weakness, there is certain concepts which you have to know. You have to know what are hard skills and what are soft skills. You have to invest in your weakness when it is related to soft skills, and you have to invest on your strength when it is related to hard skills. Now what are hard skills? Hard skills includes the subjects you choose, the operating machine skills, finance, your economics, marketing, sales, acting, singing, digital marketing, languages, computer programming, video shooting, editing. So all these are your hard skills. So that means the subjects, the careers which you choose are all hard skills, and you have to invest in your strength when it is hard skills. Whereas soft skills, you have to invest on your weaknesses, which is flexibility, communication, adaptability, leadership, empathy, negotiation, self-motivation, relationship building, public speaking, listening skills, any communication skills. All these are your soft skills. And if you are weak in this, you have to improve. If you are very good at your hard skills and you are weak in your soft skills, then you will never grow. So you have to improve your weaknesses related to soft skills, and you have to improve your strengths when it is related to hard skills. I hope you agree with this. Invest in your strength when it is hard skills. Invest in your weakness when it is soft skills. Now the question is how to understand our strength. There are different techniques. Let me explain you a few. The first technique is Ikigai. I think most of you must have read this book. If not, buy this book, and even audio book is available. You can read this book or listen to the podcast or listen to the audio book. Ikigai here means finding the purpose. This is a Japanese concept where all these Venn diagrams where they meet together, that is what you love, what the world needs, what you can be paid for, and what you're good at. When they all come and meet together, that's your Ikigai. That's the purpose of life. That's your strength. There is another technique which is called the flow technique, where there are 3 Venn diagrams where when you understand what is important to you, that means you understood the meaning and purpose of life. What do you love to do? That is what interests and passions you have. And what do you do well? The strengths. When these 3 will meet, that center is called flow. That's the flow. That's the career you can choose. And this is one of the wonderful techniques which is called the quadrant of success technique. In quadrant 1, 2, 3 and 4, if you read what is written here, what you love and what you're good at is quadrant number 1. So that's passion. What you don't love but you're good at, that is something which pays your bill. What you love and not good at is something which is your potential. And fourth one, what you don't love and not good at is the daily task which you do. And most of us will be under category 2 and category 4. That is, we tend to do a lot of things which we don't love but we are good at, and we tend to do a lot of things which we don't love and not good at also. So most of us are in quadrant number 2 and 4. We ignore 1 and 3. Now should we completely leave 2 and 4? No. You know what one should do? We should find at least 1 hour for quadrant 1 and quadrant 3. And slowly you should increase the time to 2 hours, then 3 hours, then 4 hours. Then a time will come where you are living your life on quadrant 1 and quadrant 3. That's your passion and your potential. And that is the day when you will live a life with purpose and live a life joyfully. Now to explain my case, I am an engineer, mechanical engineer. I used to work with Jindal Steel as my first job, and I used to suffer a lot. I used to get paid well at a very early age, but that kind of job where I used to take readings of machine, maintain the machines, was not my kind. And if at all I had to grow in that field, and that was not joyful for me. So that's the reason I ran away from that place, and I got to know that teaching is something which suits me. And I wish I knew I was a good counselor, a good manager, a good teacher. I would have chosen some other career. Engineering is not meant to be for me. And that's the reason I am so passionate to counsel students. Because I know the value of being in the right career. I know the value of joining a right course. If you're not in the right course, you feel like an idiot. Everyone is understanding, I'm not able to recollect, I'm not able to solve simple problems also. And that is a time when we feel like we are losers. No one is a loser. We have to be in the race which is meant for you. Now, all these wonderful techniques which I explained now, it involves human interventions. And human senses are imperfect. Let me give an example. If a child has a fever, and if a mother will catch like this and says, no, he does not, and father says, no, he has. Now, the best way to find if there is fever is to use thermometer. Be it CT scan, be it X-ray, a lot of technologies have come, because of which our human lifespan has increased. We are living more than 70, 80 years because of technology. Technology is there in every field, even to book a ticket. Remember, to book a ticket, there used to be a huge line for railways. Now, in a matter of seconds, we book it online. There is technology. Data science is everywhere. So, there is a technology to choose the career also, which is called artificial intelligence-based psychometric test. Artificial intelligence-based psychometric test. So, one has to understand what suits best by using these techniques also. If you don't understand what suits you, it is like you operating a screw. You're operating a screw with a spanner. If you're operating a screw with a spanner, your effort is there, but you are not opening the screw. So that means your efforts, your parents are saying, put efforts, the effort is still there, but the work is not done because you're using the wrong tool. So one has to understand the right tool to open the right machine element. Knowing what suits you matters a lot. Here are some newspaper articles which will explain you why I'm saying all these things. CNBC says nearly half of global employees unhappy in jobs. The Economic Times says only 20% employees satisfied with their job. The Times of India says 3 out of 5 employees unhappy with their jobs. Then the Guardian says too many graduates are mismatched to their jobs. What's wrong? The Hindu says that student suicide rising, that is 28 lives lost every day. That means in an hour, at least one is dying. That's the reason we say careers are equal to life. I hope you're understanding the importance of being in the career that suits you. The impacts of being in the wrong career could be dangerous. Will suffer. Student might suffer to understand the subjects. Students will be in stress to perform against interest. He'll be always worried about what if this course does not work. Even if you pass the course, you find difficulty to perform. And fees may result in an expenditure that should have been an investment. Fear of paying back the education loan, all these will happen if you don't know what suits you. The result of all these might lead to being unemployed, rejection in the society. One might fall into serious psychiatric disease. There are case studies which also says that people get into wrong habits because of interest mismatch with the subjects. There is a famous personality on YouTube. He runs a podcast saying The Ranveer Show, TRS The Ranveer Show, where he has his own podcast where he explains why he got into addiction because he was in engineering and engineering was not suiting him. Now, how do people choose their careers? They choose based on percentage, based on parental interest or dreams. They choose based on siblings' opinion, relatives' opinion, peer pressure, seminars, medias, movies, web series, based on money, to prove people that I can do this, and because of friendship. You have your best friend going to that college, you have that girlfriend going to that college or boyfriend going to that college, you end up going to that kind of course. Now, careers are very, very serious than the friendships. You can be friends, but that does not mean you have to be in the same course. Your sibling has done does not mean you should do the same. One Sir Sharmaji's son has succeeded in data science does not mean you will succeed. Someone has come to your college and has done a seminar on artificial intelligence or aeronautical engineering. That does not mean it suits you. They are there to sell their courses. You need to understand, does that suit me? Now, to avoid statements like I wish I could have, I should have, I wish I knew this, I wish someone had guided me, I wish this technology was there before. There is technology and I'm here to explain that. Planning is far better than suffering. So let us plan. Let us know the technology that will help you find the career that suits you. The technology here is called artificial intelligence based psychometric test. Now let me explain you the stages involved in this test. Stage 1, it includes data collections. That is, you will undergo a psychometric test, which is an opinion based test. Stage number 2 is pre-counseling form. You have to fill a form and tell us presently what you are looking for. Third, understanding the data. That is, we understand what you have given with the pre-counseling form and your psychometric report. We make a proper report based on this. And then we finally make a decision, and there happens the career counseling either online or offline based on the geographical location you are in. This technology gives us 6-dimension reports. It does personality test, career interest, career motivation, your learning style, your emotional quotients, and skills and abilities. So this is how it works. So if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all these Venn diagrams, which includes personality test, career interest, motivation, career motivators, learning style, emotional quotients, and skills and abilities. When all these combine together, when they meet at the center part is called the top choice, little away is called good choice, little more away is optional, and then the last one is avoid. Avoid means consider your parents are the best doctors in the city, and if doctor or medicine is avoid, that means even though there is best support, you will suffer. Optional means if there is any support, you can go ahead with it. And top and good careers are those careers which will surely give you success when you work hard in this field. Out of 20 career clusters, 200 career paths, and 3,000 occupation, we tell you what are your top choice, good choice, optional, and avoid. We'll give you a complete detailed route map. What after 10th, what after 12th, which college for graduation, India or abroad. We also do counseling for abroad. We also help you choose the universities and the course even in abroad. I'll show you the dashboard where I will explain you the facilities which we give. Now let me show the website and also the career counseling steps. So this is our website, smartcareergoals.com. So here in this section you can see it is all about career counseling. You can watch a video here where I have explained how to take the psychometric test. Here it's all about study abroad. If you click on this, watch the video here. I have explained you how to give your data to build your study abroad profile. So this video is all about career counseling. You can just click here on see more, or you can click on free psychometric test. When you click on this, a new window, a new page for career counseling is here. So here, if you are in class 12th, 8th to 12th, you have to click here. If you are in graduation or you are having just 1 year or less than 1 year of experience, I repeat, if you are in graduation, you are graduated, or you have less than 1 year of experience, all these people can take a test by clicking on this. And if you are a working professional, no matter what is your qualification, if you are having more than 1 year of experience, you have to click on this. So I repeat, if you are in class 8th to 12th, if you have finished your 10th or finished your 12th, you can click here. If you are graduating or you are just a graduate now with less than 1 year of experience, you have to click here. And the working professionals with more than 1 year of experience can click here. So once you take the test goes for a minimum of 30 minutes. Sometimes people take for 2 hours also. Please give your opinion, the right opinion. Taking the test is free. Activating it and counseling, there is a charge. I'll explain you that very soon. Now let me show you the report. Now here is a sample report. Here there is 33-page report of a person. So this person is for working professionals. So presently he or she is in confused state. Then the personality details, what kind of personality. Under personality there are again 4 traits. So the details of it is explained here. Then the strengths, all your strengths are explained here. Then your career interest, what interests you the most, the details of it is here. Then your career motivation, what's your career motivation, the details of it are here. Then your learning style, every kid has a different learning style, so all the details are here. Then the details, your weakness and strengths in learning styles are here. Then your emotional quotients is here. Then also the details of your emotional quotients. Then your overall skills and abilities under numerical ability, logical ability, verbal ability, clerical ability, spatial ability, leadership and decision making skills, social and cooperative skills, mechanical ability. Yeah. Then various career clusters. Out of 20 career clusters, here are some graph which shows that these are good and top choice for you. Then based on that, we select 4 career clusters and give you a detailed report on these 4. So here for this lady, being a career counselor, sociology, mentor and coach, human science are all top choice. Clinical psychology was top choice. Then under arts and fine art, under arts and language arts, arts, photography, liberal arts. So if you see, all the details are here. Then finally, we need to recommend something. So I had to recommend based on what she wanted. So here are all the top and good choice. So I had to recommend her to be a food chef. Yeah, she had one of the interests to be to run her own restaurant. So this also being a good choice for her. So I had to give her this option. So remember, she was a working professional at the age of 28. She had to understand what suits her. So if you are a youngster and if you are still suffering to understand what suits you, this technology will give you everything. Now let me explain you the dashboard. Now every student, once he undergoes the counseling, here on our website, smartcareergoals.com, you have to click on the student dashboard. So once you click on it, every student will get a student login ID and a password. When you take your test, you will be given a chance to put your ID and password. So here is the dashboard. So in this dashboard, you will know all your top and good choice here. Yeah, all your top and good choice here. And if you click on avoid, so here you can see cost and account, big data science, maintenance, commercial pilot, all digital marketing, all these are avoid. Now if you see for this person, digital marketing is avoid, but everyone will say that digital marketing is trending, you do this. If you see, at least 80% people who have done digital marketing are unemployed even there. It's about the skills, it's about the interest. Yeah. So in this, you can also click on the colleges here and check various colleges based on the geography. Yeah. Here, if you see, he wanted to get into management. So there is management program in IIM. So the fees, the duration, everything is here. So you can select any course here. Yeah. Consider journalism if I have clicked, and in that you want to check mass communication, then you can select the location. You can just type Mumbai or Bangalore, your city, or just leave that open for any location and just click if you want for graduation or post graduation. If you just click on graduation, yeah, it will load and it will give you all the colleges. So if you see Xavier's College Mumbai, 36,000 is the annual fees. It is ranked 90th. So all the colleges, the entrance test details, their website, if you just click on the university website, you can call to the university also. Even the phone numbers are mentioned here. So you can add them as your milestone and plan your career. So your route maps are generated. So you can also go to career library and see various career clusters and lot of contents related to that kind of career. So consider this is business management. The career cluster is business management, and you want to know about business financial management. So financial management, what it is, what are the roles, what are the key skills required, what are the career opportunities, the salary, demand, fees, level of preparation, 1 or 2 videos, yeah, and also the route map. After 12th any stream, for 12th any stream, then BBA finance or BCom, then MBA finance, then you can do some certification course also. So all the details can be seen here. All the top colleges for graduation, post graduations are here. So this is a wonderful tool. You can generate the report, the PDF again by just clicking on comprehensive report anytime in your life. This access is for lifetime. Anytime in your life you can check this. So I hope you have understood the importance of taking a psychometric test, taking counseling, yeah, because we should not gamble with our life. If you just take science and let's see what happens later, it is like gambling. So in trying to gamble with let's see what happens, you might be in a place of helplessness. Now you must be asking one simple thing, that what is the price? I feel it is priceless. Yes, it is priceless because the value of knowing what suits us is priceless. The average fees in this country is around 8,000 rupees for one-on-one counseling plus the report. We charge far lesser than this fees. Please call us on 9740764123. We will give you the fees details also. We will give you one-on-one counseling. We'll give you lifetime access to the dashboard and a report with 30 plus pages. So before I end, let me tell you something more about us. We are highly rated on Google and Just Dial. We are an award-winning organization. Recently, we won award, Emerging Educator Award, and recently an award for being an Innovative Educator Award. And here are our services. We are into soft skills training and competitive exams. Under soft skills, we do public speaking, personality development, communication skill, English grammar, spoken English. And for competitive exams, we do banking, SSC, railway, FCAT, campus placement, all these trainings. Yeah, we have a franchisee model also. If someone is interested for franchisee model, we do that also. But here you all are here for smart career goals. This brand is purely for career counseling and study abroad. Career counseling with the help of AI-based psychometric test, which I just told. And if you wish to go for study abroad, we do the entire profiling for study abroad. We are associated with more than 15,000 universities across the globe. Be it graduation, post-graduation, or even diploma. We will do your entire profiling with visa process for free. If you have a good profile, we will help you achieve the university which is meant for you. And all that for free. Thank you very much for watching this video till the end. Before I end, let me end with a wonderful quote. Life is between B and D. B is birth, D is death. In between B and D, there is C, the career choices that we make. And that's the reason we say career is equals to life, and we have to take it seriously. See you in the counseling session. Thank you very much.